Rachel, good. Well, you're going to love what I'm going to do with the show today. Paulina, I'd like you in on this.
Yeah.
You can stop worrying about the ratings.
Great. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll get right back to you. In the meantime, I guess, try to reach their agents.
This is the show about the romance writers?
Well, not anymore.
You have another angle.
Yes, and I know you're going to absolutely love it.
We've got major problems. All of our guests are no-shows.
All of them?
Well,
That's impossible.
actually not. I canceled them.
You did?
Yeah, well, I postponed them for the time being.
We've done promos for 2 days on this.
It's not going to matter. Believe me, no one's going to care when they see what's going to go on.
Felicia, what are you planning?
I'm taking your advice, Rachel. I'm going to stop backing away from the serious issues. Now, who is everybody talking about right now? Sally Madison and the killing.
Oh, no, Felicia.
What do you mean, oh, no, Felicia? Come on. It's all set. In fact, here is my first guest.
You're not serious.
You're interviewing Jake?
He was there. Jake, thank you for coming and helping me out today.
Hey, no problem. You just ask me the questions and I'll answer them.
Good.
Jake, the doctor told you to rest for a few days. What are you doing here?
Just being a nice guy. Besides, this is Felicia's idea.
Are you sure you didn't pitch it to her?
Oh, come on, Paulina. A couple minutes after you left, Felicia called me up. She practically begged me to come on her show and do my version of what happened that night with Sally. Now, why are you so bent out of shape? I mean, I think I owe this to Kevin after all those months of trashing.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to believe that you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart for your brother.
Yeah. Young lady, could I get a little powder on my nose? I'm shining like a headlight here.
Morning, Rachel.
Good morning, Iris.
Here's the papers that you wanted.
Thank you.
What is Jake doing here?
He's on the show today.
Please tell me you're joking.
I wish I could.
What on earth can Jake discuss except surveillance equipment?
He's on the show to discuss his role in apprehending Sally Madison.
His role? From what I hear, it was his shenanigans that almost allowed Sally to kill Lorna.
I'm sure Jake doesn't see it that way, Iris.
He wouldn't. Although why Felicia wants to rehash all this on air, I don't know. Very gruesome.
This is apparently her way of working through things.
Well, couldn't you talk her out of it?
She'd already canceled the guests, Iris.
Oh, good heavens.
She's right about one thing. People will be fascinated.
Rachel, people slow down to stare at car accidents. Doesn't mean to say we have to encourage them.
Jake.
Yeah?
Excuse me, I'll send him in as soon as I'm finished. I just wanted you to know that, well, I spent a lot of time last night tossing and turning, trying to decide if I even should do this show.
Well, I hope that I don't disappoint you.
No, you took a bullet. Please, you and Kevin both could have been murdered. I want my audience to understand, well, how out of control Sally Madison really is.
Felicia, it's going to be tight, but I think I can get some news footage just leave
No, no, I don't want that. Everybody's already seen that, Paulina. No, I want this to be very, very personal. I want Jake to tell his side of the story. I want to know how you felt suspecting your own brother of murder, and I want to know how Sally manipulated you, Jake.
I see.
Honey, I know that I'm asking you to make a lot of changes last minute, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm really convinced that we need to talk about this, get this out in the open, and let everybody hear it. I know people are interested in it.
Okay, well, I changed all the promos, so.
I hope you use this brother thing, because it's a great angle.
Jake, you should get into makeup. You were right about that shine on your face.
Yeah, well, you will come find me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in to prep you.
Great.
Okay?
All right.
What? All right, I know. It's a little raw. But, you know, I've always tried very hard to tell the truth to my audience, and they have been with me all along since Luke has died.
I know, but, you know, I was just wondering, maybe you should be thinking about yourself a little bit.
Honey, that's very sweet of you. It really is. But, no, I want to do this. I'm not the one that's going to be reliving it. It's Jake.
Well, I don't know. You know, hearing all those details again. Suppose it's too much, Felicia. What about Lorna and Jenna?
Well, actually, I tried to get Lorna and Kevin on today, but I can't seem to find them anywhere.
And Jenna?
Well, she's on her way. I called her. So, listen, I'm going to go to makeup. Would you let me know when she gets here?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, looks like Jake has finally got his 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, Iris, I don't think he sees it that way.
Don't try and tell me that he's suddenly grown a conscience, dear, because you're wasting your breath.
How does she seem?
Well, Felicia seems incredibly strong. I don't know how she's distancing herself from this.
This isn't like her. She doesn't like anything that smacks of sensationalism.
I know. Well, let's just hope she doesn't fall apart under pressure.
Well, we just have to keep an eye on her and be ready to bail her out.
Okay.